Guten Tag, guys, and welcome back to the next training vlog. Today is an absolutely wonderful session with a huge snatch PR, and it's pretty much just weightlifting, so snatches and clean and jerks. Because it's a rather short session and a wonderful one at that, we're not gonna talk about anything more philosophical, let's say, like we sometimes do. Today will be all about the training you see on the screen right now. As with most days, we started out with some muscle snatches to get the pull mechanics of the snatch down with a very vertical extension and a vertical pull. And then I moved on to some snatch complexes with a power snatch to be very powerful on the pull. Then a no-foot snatch with basically similar thoughts than the muscle snatch to keep the pull and the extension and the bar as vertical and as straight as possible, and then one full snatch because the full snatch is what we're trying to do at the end of the day. I think I did this complex up to 60 kilos, and then I did only the power snatch and the full snatch. Here you see 55 kilos, and yeah, sometimes I control the bar down, sometimes I drop it. It's a bit depending on how it feels in my hand, because I don't want to ruin my hands by controlling it down. So if I have a very good grip, I can control it down, but sometimes the bar moves a bit when you catch it, and then the grip doesn't feel so good, and so dropping it is better than ripping off your calluses. Here, the 60 for power snatch, pretty easy. Then the no foot snatch, and then the full snatch afterwards. Like I said, 60 kilo is the last one where I did this full complex, and then I basically just threw out the no foot snatch and only did the power and the full. Here, full snatch at 60 kilos was a bit more wobbly than it should be, but it's fine. And now to give some context to why this session is so great. About 5 days ago from this session, I had the planned max out session where I missed a lot, and I mean a lot of snatches. I missed 80 kilos a few times, I missed 85 3 times, and I even missed 75 or 78, something like that. And last time we already had an 83 kilo snatch PR, but I was still a bit intimidated by snatches above 80 and especially snatches above 85. So this session I felt okay, didn't feel great, didn't feel shitty, so I definitely didn't know what to expect from the session. That's also why I started with the complex. And because the complexes went so great, as you see here, 75 for a power and a full snatch. Because the complexes felt pretty great, I thought, okay, you know what, let's go on with full snatches. And here we have 78 kilos for the first only full snatch, basically. And yeah, pretty easy rep. And then I moved on to 80 kilos, and I decided to be a big boy and use a 20 and a 10 instead of using a 20 and 2 5s or 20 and 2.5 and another 2.5. I thought, it's intimidating, but I want to prove to myself that I can do it. And as you can see here, I did it quite comfortably with a pretty long pause. And then I thought, you know what, let's try to equal last time's personal best and see how it feels, see how it looks, and then decide what to do. And yeah, even a smile in the bottom position, pretty easy rep at 83. Then 85, weight that I've never made before and the weight that I've missed 3 times a few days ago, and pretty easy rep. And then what else to do? Then to go up another 3 kilos, make a rep. As you can see here in the bottom position, I'm generally excited myself and somewhat amazed myself that I caught this weight. And yeah, now we move on to clean and jerks. Definitely should have done more warm-ups on the clean and jerk because the motor pattern didn't really fire, let's just say. Cleans were meh, jerks were meh. But 100 kilo is a weight I'm quite comfortable with, so I can do this pretty much every day. And 105, pretty shitty clean, pretty shitty jerk, but I made it. And then I thought, let's go up to 108, but that wasn't in the cards that day. I could have tried again, but I thought, you know what, let's go back down. Definitely should have had more warm-up sets. And yeah, then some weird stuff at 60, and I had to control the bar down because I put the red clip on the crash mat. Then move up to 80 again, and yeah, see how it feels. And yeah, like I said, Definitely should have done more warm-ups on the clean and jerk, but the snatch session was already pretty long and I was pretty warm in general, so I cut the clean and jerk specific warm-up a bit short, which was definitely not a great idea. 80 felt fine because it's not that heavy, but it wasn't as crisp as I would want it to be. And then I thought, okay, you know what, let's go up to 100, do one more rep, and then call it a day, because I thought like heavier clean and jerk wasn't in the cards that day. Now, before we end the video, let's look at the snatch PR once again, because it was so fucking glorious. Might be a bit, I don't know, whatever, to say it was a glorious rep myself, but you can see my face in the bottom position. I honestly can't believe myself that I just made this weight. I just pulled on it, got under it, and was like, huh, did I just catch that? And yeah, the stand-up was not the problem, but yeah, was really, was awesome, not gonna lie. That's all for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I did, because like I said, that was probably the PR that I'm most proud of everything up until now. So yeah, great session. Have a great one. Goodbye.